But what we did is we cultivated our own voice, we cultivated our own ideas, and we seen what it's like when the dot connectors put out the art.
The artist will trust you with everything but the art. I trust you with everything but the art. It's like, I clearly can make the ship run. I can make everything in this ecosystem function. I understand it. Yo. Welcome to another episode of the I Hate This Industry podcast. I am your humble and handsome host, Stephen Almeida. This is my co-host, my brother, my partner, the good motherfucking brother, Darrell Reese Jr., the architect of the Gold Print. What's good, bro?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. How you feeling?
I feel good, man. I feel good. Blessed and highly favored, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. I'm doing well. Much better than before. So I'm doing pretty well, man. One day at a time.
Nigga, you sound sad, motherfucker. Smile.
You said what?
You happy. I said, nigga, you sound sad.
Man,
Nigga,
it's been a
nigga said,
long day.
wow.
It's been a long few weeks.
3 months?
It's been a long few weeks, man.
Yeah, I feel that.
Don't get me started on that.
I feel that. That's why when you ask me,
I mean, it's just the end of the day. Tired. But we
Word. That's when you asked me about like the work-life business balance, that's how I was like, the fuck is that? It's like this, like it's just balance, you know? Like it's just balance. You just gotta figure out all this shit. You just gotta figure out how to balance it every day. Especially with in my situation with fatherhood, is like that shit changes every day, damn near, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, yeah, it's all about just balance and adjusting. Like you gonna get curveballs thrown at you, and just all about how you adjust and maneuver. So that's the game of life.
That's the game of life. That's why I never take it like.
Learn how to adjust.
That's right, man. Every day is either a good day. It's always a good day. It's just because even the bad days is good days if you still make it through.
I mean, yeah, like if you got another day to breathe, another day you waking up, that's another good day. You got another opportunity to make things better. Like
another day to figure this shit out.
You are the master of your life. You control your destiny. As long as you keep the faith, trust in God, and man, keep waking up, keep going.
Put God first. And yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's chaotic in the world, man. Society is the world is in chaos. America is in chaos. There's a lot of shit going on outside. More than ever now is about protecting your peace. Finding the things that ground you, man. Finding purpose. Figuring out the things that make you, the things that make you happy, and pursuing that shit. Chasing the good things in life, because it's crazy out there.
Absolutely, man. Like Wu-Tang said, man, protect your neck, man.
Protect your neck. Bro, you seen what's going on in Mexico?
That can happen on any given day. Man, I seen a little bit about it.
That shit is wild.
Like I know.
Imagine
the Breakfast Club, and they were talking about it.
Imagine being on vacation out there and you get caught in the middle of some civil war shit, some fucking cartel shit.
Yeah, it was one dude came on the radio station. He was just like, he was vacationing over there, and he was finna stay and extend his PTO, but he ain't had none left, so he had to come back to the state.
Yeah. That's a Breakfast Club, right? I heard that.
So yeah,
that's wild.
That's crazy, man.
It's the world, man. The world in chaos, man.
Crazy. But yeah, man, what we touching on first, man? It's been a hot minute. A lot has changed. A lot, a lot, man. A lot has changed. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot has
What's
changed.
changed, man? Let's
Life,
start there.
business, man.
What's changed?
Some of everything, man. Some of everything,
Yo, they
man. I
shouting
mean, we can
nigga
keep
at
it
the
on.
award shows, bro.
Man, I seen that he had yeah. What was it? Tourette's he got or something?
It
Something he
was
got.
so he has Tourette's, but it's a unique condition in having Tourette's where you like specifically shout out like obscene, offensive shit.
All right. Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy. That was crazy. It's just like, was you thinking it? Like that
yeah,
what
oh,
bugged me. I'm like, was he thinking and then it just came out? Like I've seen certain things and certain people with that condition and they just be wild, man.
they be shouting shit out. What tripped me out though, was that the award show had a opportunity, like they cut out a bunch of other shit from like shit that he said. Supposedly he said it like 3 times, and they cut
Yeah, I heard you said some other
everything.
stuff. Heard about that.
Yeah, he said other shit, but then he said nigga 3 times, and they cut out the other two. But they left the one where Michael B. Jordan, the other dude, went up there. They left that one for some reason because the award show had a 2 hour delay, and I don't know, man. That just popped in my head just because I feel like we about to get into some shit with films and all that. It's just interesting what's going like, yo, it goes to show you that like the industry is crazy. Cause why even leave that in there? What? But whatever.
Yeah, that is pretty wild,
Salacious shit.
man. That is
Salacious
pretty
shit.
wild. Cause like I said, I seen it, and I mean, salute to Darrell
Ryan
and
Coogler.
excuse to Darrell and Michael, like Michael B. Jordan,
Mhm.
like they kept their composure. They stuck to the script. They kept going. They didn't act out. Like salute to
Well,
them, man. Things like that. But
they
yeah,
knew
that
that
was
dude.
that was a crazy
That
situation.
dude was that dude's inspiration. He was like the inspiration behind one of the films that won a bunch of awards that night too.
Yeah.
So like his condition was kind of known. Uh, I just thought it was interesting. After I heard them talking about it on like I heard it on Breakfast Club and I heard it. I forgot what else I was listening to. I heard it, and they were talking about how there was a 2 hour delay, so they could have removed it. How they removed other shit, but they left that. It's just when you see all of that, it's kind of like, okay, this is yeah, this is this is interesting
Yeah.
shit. But Ryan Coogler won a bunch of
Damn.
shit that night too. Not a bunch of
Absolutely,
shit,
man.
but
I mean, yeah,
he
he was the first black director to win that award. And
yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's on a generational run. Like I said it on the pod. I said Sinners is his magnum opus and things like that. And the first time I watched it, the first time I knew. Like it was one of those situations to where when you know, you know. Like it was like my first time hearing like Graduation or College Dropout or Reasonable Doubt or something like that.
Mm,
It's like when you know, you know. So after I
yeah,
left that
yeah.
theater, I was like,
It's
yeah,
a good
this is gonna
comparison.
stand the test of time. And not just the genre, not just in black art, but in film in general. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that was truly well deserved. And like I tell people, like he's definitely a big inspiration of mine, all the way back from Fruitvale Station and how he touched the audience emotionally in that, and even his film Locks, like he did back in college and things like that. Like he's been an inspiration of mine for a minute, and major salute to Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, he on a legendary run, generational run. I like that. All right, bro. What's changed? Talk about it, man. Talk about it. We here for the
I
we back
mean,
for
we
the first time.
I mean, we in pre-production, man. we back in that
Yo, talk
mode,
about
man.
it, man. We
We back
we
in that mode.
talk about legendary run.
We in it.
But we yo, uh uh yo, shout out to us, man, for pivoting, man, for the pivot. I remember when we was talking about that shit on the pod, man, the pivot. Damn, that's a good podcast name, man. The pivot. And we should rebrand it. But
You know that's a
the
podcast already.
called there is. Yeah. Ain't they on
Yeah,
Charlemagne
Ryan
shit?
Clark, Fred Taylor, and Ryan Clark, Fred
That's
Taylor,
right.
and I can't figure the other name, but it's a sports podcast.
Yeah, yeah. You're right. Damn. That's such a good
Yeah,
name.
that is a perfect
But
name though. They came in close with that.
but yeah, man, the pivot has been successful for the most part. Um and I feel like yo, we seen more success in this independent film industry than we ever did see with the music industry shit. And
Yeah, bro, it's not even close, man.
it's not even close. Um so shout out to us for the pivot, man, and being able to execute on concepts and ideas. I think we talk about that a lot here, but in reality, man, people don't see the behind the scenes shit. I know you've been working like crazy on your end. I mean, even the team, people. I mean, we went from we went from just me and you talking about this to there being a team. Like there's an actual team
Absolutely,
um put together for this show. This second film, man, is gonna be off the wall, man. I'm excited for this. Yeah, I haven't even seen the first film,
absolutely.
so the second film is gonna be
Definitely
amazing.
haven't, man.
Yo, and then
You know what's
a
the
room how man.
biggest difference?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. What you were saying? The biggest difference?
Oh, I was like, you know what's the biggest difference between you said we seen more success in the film than we seen in music and like working with
Yeah,
artists and things like that. The biggest difference is we are in control of the art.
that is a fact.
So when it came down to the music, we was tied to artists, we were tied to their ideas, we were tied to their logic and the way that they thinking emotionally, like tied to when things should be done, releases, mixing, mastering,
Ego.
just dealing, just babysitting overall. Like we was tied to that. But with the film aspect, we are in control of the vision. And I think I displayed like just from my situation, from just the artists that I was working with, that okay, I had these ideas and things like that, and now that I put them to life, we seen what a true hustler can do, and it's in a great sense of the word. And what I mean by that is like what we created and things like that, being in control of our own art, we molded and created what was in our head, and we put it on paper, then we put it on the screen, which means there was no setbacks as far as when it was time to do the actual work. There wasn't any
Mm,
whining or crying. There wasn't any this or that. Like, hey, this and that. Like, I may not feel like doing this, or any pushback on nobody's end and things like that. Like, we truly displayed what it's like to formulate a vision, master it, craft it, write it down, make it plain, and not only put it out, but have people gravitate to it and say good things
mm.
about it. So when you
Yep.
like that correlation that you said, that I'm glad you mentioned that, and that is an amazing topic just to piggyback off of. Like that is the biggest difference. The biggest difference is we are in control of the art. So we have these ideas for these artists, but only they can do it because it's them. They're putting
Yeah.
out their it's their lyrics on the song. The world is hearing their voice. But what we did is we cultivated our own voice, we cultivated our own ideas, and we seen what it's like when the dot connectors put out the art. So that's
Damn,
the
man.
biggest difference. When the dot connectors are in charge of the art, it's displayed a little different. It's put out a
It's
little
displayed a
different.
little
The
different. Yeah.
quality is a little different. the way it's
Yeah.
approached is a little different, and
The
then the
sacrifice is a little
outcome
different,
is a
man.
little
It you said
absolutely,
it beautifully. You said it beautifully, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. Uh
absolutely, man.
yeah, that I agree with you 1,000%. Cause yeah, man, you know what's crazy too? I feel like doing the music thing, I feel like a lot of I feel like a lot of it was my vision, probably your vision as well. I feel like a lot of it was my vision, but the execution of it and all that, shit, for some reason, you know, it's funny and is a great way to express what you said. Um, the artist will trust you with everything but the art. I trust you with everything but the art. It's like I clearly can make the ship run. I can make everything in this ecosystem function. I understand it. Uh for people like me and you who understand the creative side and understand the business side and understand for even with not going through it, you're not a rapper, right? You're not an artist in that sense, but you understood what it took
Right.
to get from step A to step, you know, uh B to step C to you understood all of that. And I dealt with artists who didn't understand everything in between. They understood step A, the creating the product, the art that, and they were amazing at it, super talented people. And it's funny because it's like how you could trust somebody with everything but that. And it's like, yo, trust and then just follow through. And yeah, that's the thing with working with artists. And when I was dealing with my people at Universal, uh Kaya, she told me that it's funny because she told me with managing artists, she said, she said it just like that. She said it's a babysitting gig. That's how she really expressed it to me. And it's like, and she said there's a lot of money in it when it works, but you essentially babysitting. And the problem was that we were in charge of so many things out. So we in charge of so many things outside of our own control. Where doing the films, doing the media on our end it is a whole different experience being in control of everything, the art itself, and then being able to execute on the art the way we wanted to, and not having no deadlines to be suffocated by. Because in reality, we could push the deadline whenever we want. Um, but it's also having partners that you trust. It's like when you come with an idea, it's like let's say even if I don't love the idea, I could give you my feedback, but I could still trust your judgment on it. You know what I mean? Because I
Right.
trust your taste, and I trust because you don't. Oh, my taste might be a little different. It don't mean it's not a good idea. It don't mean it's not a good a lane of execution, or the idea isn't, isn't right just because I might not be okay with every aspect of it. So I feel like we're good in that partnership as well, which is something I didn't have with other people, dealing with other people before, in the media industry, in these media fields, where I might not love something, but I could trust because you love it. Uh, I could trust your taste and your judgment, and that's enough, because you gotta have that between in partnership. And you gotta have that when you're dealing with multiple people in a creative space. Where before I ain't
Yes,
have that.
indeed, too. You know.
Before it's like, yo, if I might not like it, and I could say something, and that person would get offended. And then it's just
Right.
like, the fuck is we talking about? Like, I don't love everything. What was it? The IG video you just sent where it was like, oh, not that I didn't like it. It was just like, yo, I don't think this fulfills the objective. Where it's like, if we're trying to give more details, then you send a second clip,
Uh,
and it's like, okay, now I see the first clip makes more sense that way. Though I still it's like, oh, it might
Right.
not give all the details, but you're also filling me in. Oh, we'll explain it more later and doing more of that. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like you gotta you and I trust your judgment. So it's like, all right, that makes sense. Um, and that's important. And I say that because
Absolutely, man.
it's important for creatives and business entrepreneurs, people listening, is like you have to have get yourself partners and a team that you trust the judgment, that people where you could express if you don't like something, if you think something is different. Because it's a game changer, man. We telling you from we've been on both sides of it. So
One
it's
thousand
definitely
percent, man.
it's a different creative experience when uh you could throw ideas back and forth, be honest, and still trust the judgment of the person of your teammates. So yeah,
Oh
man, I
yeah.
think I think that all that adds to the success in this particular field of the media space for us.
I
Um,
mean, absolutely,
yeah,
man. That's the perfect segue. Are just talking about partnering, artistic expression, ownership, and things like that. Is what LaRussell is doing with Roc Nation. Like that is the
yeah.
perfect segue to that. So he has partnered with Roc Nation. Rumor. I mean, I feel like on an interview, I think I heard him say it was just for an album. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh,
And
I
Roc
haven't
Nation
listened
has been
to.
buying.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just for now. I haven't heard that. I know it's distribution, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah, because I know he put out an interview, like a podcast with one of his partners that he worked with. I can't think of her name, but shout out to her.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
no,
mean, what he's been doing, like we've been following LaRussell for a minute. Like we've been seeing
yeah.
LaRussell from
Before he was
come
popular.
up exactly. Like this is 5 years plus.
Yeah,
Like, well, for me, it's been like four. It's been about 4 or 5 for me. And so we seen the Nipsey model with Proud to Pay, and then we seen the evolution of that with LaRussell with pay what you want and things like
yeah,
that. And so that model alone, like even we adopted that with a Zevin project and some Zevin content and things like that. And it's
yeah,
just like what he's doing independently and him partnering with a Rock Nation, it's what's supposed to happen.
yeah, 100%.
In a sense, it's what's supposed to happen. And as far as what he was talking about with the master publishing ownership, he still has he still has that. He still has
Yeah,
that, and you can throw the word. He's not independent because he's working with Rock Nation. But I truly commend what he's doing with the Super Bowl performance that he did
yeah,
before the show,
that was dope.
the things he's doing when he's working with kids in the performance art space. Like I've been watching the blogs that he put out almost every day. Like I'm seeing the journey and things like that, and I just commend the work ethic. Like I see a like what we doing. Like I see the equal work ethic in that, and like but also I see him doing it. Like he has the big team production and surrounding area to do it 10 times more. So
Yeah.
I see that, and man, it's just truly inspiring from just. I mean, I can speak for both of us. Like it's just truly inspiring from what he does and what he do. I will say this: this is I hate this industry podcast. I don't necessarily hate it, but I ain't the biggest fan of his music. I'm not. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of
Uh,
his music. Like the song he put out, "I'm from the Bay," I like that, cool. But I don't have a
yeah,
single like LaRussell song that I like. But that's okay. Like I'm
yeah,
more so here for the innovative
the
approach
business
that he's
end.
taking, right, with the business, certain creative endeavors and things like that. And not saying I hate the music, like it's cool, but it's not for me. But as far as the approach that he's taking with the
I
independent side of things and the different avenues he's taking with the music, I mean, I love it.
I got some favorite LaRussell joints, man. I was on a LaRussell kick for a while. He got some anthems I really like, but I'm not from the
I like a
Bay.
few of his freestyles. I will say that.
Yeah, he got some songs I really like. I for a minute I had a little LaRussell like kind of like little 6 song playlist I used to jam to. They used to get me motivated. Um, but I'm not from the Bay. He make heavy Bay music, like, and that's cool. Yeah, I don't love every joint. He got so much music. It's just like what. But again, I don't give a. It don't matter. Um, yeah,
That's how it's about
LaRussell's.
to move.
It's not. Yeah, it is about the innovation. And I think it's dope. Yeah, that's the goal. The goal is to partner for it. Uh, anybody who thinks being independent just means remaining like you're cutting deals is independence. Collaboration is independent. It's when you can't collaborate, when you can't make your own deals.
Absolutely.
That's when the issue is when you can't go out and make a deal with Roc Nation because you're tied into something else. Those are the issues. That's when you at a problem. Um, having the independence to make those deals, to collaborate, to expand what you're doing is the goal. That is the goal. You I love being independent. I also know it's really tough. As we crunch numbers
Indeed.
and drawing up a budget for this next film that is going to cost maybe twice as much or three times as much as the last film. Um, and those we got to make up those numbers. it's not like
Hmm. Right.
it's not like we got somebody to run to that could take care of this. This is the majority of it is between me and Darrell, and now with a bigger team, maybe the financial load gets spread. Um, but whatever doesn't get spread out, me and Darrell gotta carry most of it. You know what I mean? So um
Indeed.
that's independent for y'all don't who don't understand that. That's independent. And that shit gets tough because you're juggling life and you're trying to build something and you got bills and now you got creative endeavors and business endeavors that you're pursuing. This shit all cost. Is what we recording on cost. Right before we cut the mics on, we're talking about buying new mics. you know, so every so
Absolutely, man.
everything I'm running off a camera my camera's old at this point. Thank God it's a good camera that 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 gives me a quality that I like that could last this long, but it's not up to date as for what's in trend in the market and what's not even popular about the technology that's out now. I got to upgrade. That's independent. Um, so when you can make amazing things with what you can produce and what your resources are uh in your time frame, I mean in the moment, if you can make something great with that that's what's the amazing part about independence. But then it's taking that and leveraging it to get better resources and to get something that could help you to make a deal, to make a collab. The everything we doing now at this very moment is to get a better opportunity. You know what I mean? And I think LaRussell did that with his situation. Um, and that's what we're doing. That's the goal. The goal is to do all of this to get an opportunity. Well, I would love to have
Absolutely.
a production company where we own a production studio. I would love that, and we could do everything in house and have a platform that has streaming content and had and does it. I can't wait to have our own Netflix. But till we get to that point,
Yes, indeed.
I want to deal with Netflix. Like I want to deal
Groundwork,
with
man. The
Netflix.
goal is to expand. The goal
The
has
goal
always
is to
been to expand.
expand and elevate into, you know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
um, so I don't knock LaRussell, man, and that shit, if nothing else, it motivates me. It motivates me and inspires me, man. Because what's coming next is I feel like we right in line for what's coming. You know?
Absolutely, man. I mean, we allude to it in previous episodes. Like, I look at I look at the pod. I look at our pod as what what Jay-Z said in the interviews. Like, I taught you the game. I gave you the game already. It's just in my older work. Like, go back and listen to
Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt. Go back and listen to American Gangster. Like, go back and listen to Volume 2. Like, go back and listen to these episodes. We giving you the game. Like, we talking about, and we're mapping out our process and leaving breadcrumbs for you to go back and listen to, and to be
Mm.
motivated and witness our journey. And then just one thing that I got written down, I want to talk about is just having a full year of filming.
Yeah.
Like, we filmed the foundation 2024 in the fourth quarter, but we didn't film anything in 2025. Nothing. Didn't even want to. There was nothing. That was like, cause I remember when I was first creating the foundation, like I was ready to film. Like, it was times where I was hitting up actors, asking was they ready, things like that. Lord knows I wasn't. I wasn't even ready. Like, I was just impatient, ready to film. And
Yeah.
like over the years, I've just been practicing patience. Like, I've been writing it down and trying to make it plain and things like that. And when patience finally set in, man, nothing in my bone was ready to film in 2025. Like, it was a thought
Mm.
process, like, what if maybe we can but at the end of the day, it was just like, nah. Because I know this universe that we're building and what we have in store for this year, man, the development stages in that has to be crafted. It has to be done patiently. It has to be done like I talked about in the Q&A. Like, I'm not a surgeon, but we know the type of skill set and patience that surgery requires and things like that. And the biggest thing that I learned throughout this process is just to sit back, be patient, and know when to attack. Like, it almost felt like I was just in a lion in the jungle, just waiting for the animal, waiting for dinner to come by. I didn't go seek it. Nah, I sat there and waited day in and day out, day in and day out. And patience, just life journeys, and just reaping the benefits of the work we had already. Like,
Mhm.
it was a moment to where we was getting all these film festivals and awards throughout the entire year last year. So it was really just getting used to that. Like, just getting used to that moment and just thinking like, this is what it feels like. Like, it wasn't no big time major success and things like that. But what we accomplished throughout last year was big for me. Like, it was big for us. It was important. Like,
Mhm.
it ignited something in us to think like, man, this was just the first one, and this wasn't
Yo,
even
this shit is
this
possible.
wasn't even what we like. Absolutely, and this was like, if y'all think we
Yeah,
did this, just like,
yeah,
what you
this
think
was just a
these
taste.
next two, absolutely, like, we just gave you the appetizer. So it's
Yeah,
just
that was
like,
just a taste. That was to get it
absolutely. So
off.
it's just like, right. So it's just like, when I'm watching the foundation get these awards and these selections, I'm just like,
They
man,
don't
bro, the
even
next
know.
one is gonna be better.
This
Like,
should
the
yeah,
next one is
it
gonna be
it almost is it feel not fair. And maybe that's ego talking, but it don't even feel fair because what the 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 product that's winning awards is it's the first nut. That's not even the that's we not even in the groove yet. I
exactly,
ain't
man.
even
That
in.
second
That's
one is gonna be a
foreplay.
little. It's gonna The second one gonna last a little longer.
Yeah, the second one gonna last a little. That first
Absolutely,
one
bro.
was
Absolutely.
that's the first nut. Like y'all ain't even get nothing really. It wasn't even. It was something.
Absolutely.
It was something special in the sense that we were able to. It's it's the proof of concept. It's the fact that it got done. That's really what the first film is. Is we could do it. We could do it at this
Absolutely.
level, and it get acknowledged and it get uh praise and it win awards and we could put it through a cycle of film festivals and all. It's like, what do you think the next one is going to be like? It. I mean, man, it's not even fair to be honest.
And that was my thought process as far as that whole moment last year. It was just like, just wait till you see the next one. Wait till you see the one after that. Like wait till you see
Yeah.
like this how big this universe is that we're actually creating and this character development that we're igniting and things like that. So yeah, man, it was just mainly just sitting back, enjoying, like, okay, this is what it is. But don't think it was just me sitting on my ass and not doing nothing. Like I
Yeah.
promise you, like I'm like people tell me all the time, they was just like, dang, bro, you got these projects and this stuff developed that's gonna come out 3 years from now. Like you 4 years like ahead of schedule, this and that. Like, bro, like, yes, yes. Cause I understand, like, okay, this is the roadmap that we're creating. This is the building blocks and things like this. I know in order for me to see what I'm doing in 2025, I have to set that foundation in 2020, set that foundation 2021, 22. And then that's where it's just like, okay, we ain't on preheat no more. The oven on, nigga. The oven is on. So we just like
Yeah.
turn that motherfucker up and let's cook. So that's what it was. Like, that's what it was. I was just like, okay, 2025 was the preheat. All right. All right,
Mm.
let's go. Let's go. So yeah, like I like to have that sports mindset. That's what I grew up on and things like that. And just the people that I studied that's in this environment, that's in this field, that's in the sports field and things like that. Like the level of thought process, the level of action, the level of preparation, like it has to be met on an even level. So then that's when you start to see progress. That's when you start to see this and that. And it's just like when I say this all the time, like, bro, we are not like enhance the quality with each release. We are not in a position of going backwards.
Mm. It's a
So
fact.
yeah, that's that.
You know, going backwards.
We love ketchup on our fries.
um, yo, that I feel like it's crazy that nothing really got. You're right. Nothing really got. So you should catch up.
They should have gave me the soundboard.
It's
Yeah.
catch up. No. Um,
You remember that shit, bro? That shit was fun.
I remember that. I love all that. That's my favorite shit. It's the 80s. I want. I There's so much shit I want to talk. I want to talk so much shit, and I be stopping myself because I'm a man of God. Jesus is
Man,
they
you be
working
going
on
out
me.
more than me. You be letting it out more
Nah,
than me.
be.
Yeah, because it's
Oh no, I told him, okay,
uh,
I'm from Harlem. Yeah, I have no choice. It's in my DNA.
exactly
Like that,
the
the
big
Harlem shit
bad
in me
shit.
just come out. Yeah, the Harlem shit in me just I could never stop that. I don't know why. It's like literally like a character trait. I can't help it. I'm gonna talk some shit right now. Um, all right, before we get into the other shit that we love, stop using motherfucking AI. Y'all niggas suck. I don't understand what's going on with
Be
AI.
specific though. Be specific. 'Cause let's
I'm gonna
talk
be
about the,
no, because I love AI. I think AI is an amazing tool and resource. I don't think you should put out complete shit that's not you at all and it be branded under your name. And it's like I don't understand that kind of shit. I feel like AI is a tool and a resource, and when you submit to it, it defeats the whole purpose. It's just an abuse of a resource, and looks ridiculous. It's not even. It just doesn't
sound
even make
ridiculous, bro.
sense. It
Yeah, I was talking to
sounds.
somebody about this the other day.
It shit don't even. It don't even make sense. Specifically when it comes to music. And here's the thing with AI. I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all some game. If y'all don't understand this and y'all don't know this information, I hope if you are using AI to the extent of creating entire records and putting them out, I hope you understand these basic things. The platforms and software that you are using to create these, if you do not purchase the license for those things, you cannot monetize them. So that's number one. A lot of y'all on the free trials and making this shit and putting this
The
shit
free
out. Y'all
trial
on
is
the
crazy.
yeah, on the 2-week free trial shit and putting this shit out. If you do not pay for the license, you cannot monetize it. That's number one. Number two, change the name. You cannot be the artist you once were under the AI music because it looks ridiculous. It just looks crazy as fuck because you're going from it. It just looks nuts. You cannot perform these songs. You can't show up to a show and perform your AI songs. It doesn't work that way. Your best bet is to create an alter ego, create an AI
Basically,
artist,
and
something,
just upload them on YouTube and get a check.
and just upload it. If all you want is traffic and people to hear the shit, that's cool. I'm all for that. I just think that shit is bugged out. And I know that's a crazy shit. I just jumped into that. Um, but it's
I mean, that's what
frustrating.
it is, bro. Like with music, I definitely understand that. And it's just like with me, I always had a slippery slope for it as far as just AI in general. It's like I
Yeah.
never use it for music, even though personally the old me would have just to get some type of Nina Simone type of feel or something like that. Like I really would have in the past.
I,
Now as
I
far as
would use
concept,
it. I
right?
would
So as far
use
as
it.
like
So
concept images, like I do it for that. Like I do it for concept images. Like I do it for certain promotional images and things like that. But never would I say I created this image.
exactly.
And like I was talking to
Exactly.
somebody about that the other day. They was like, they like it, they do it for flyers and things like that. But let's not put it out and claim it's your art and things like
I
that.
mean, yeah, it can't be the identity of the brand. It just doesn't make
Absolutely.
sense. I use AI a lot, y'all. I use AI a lot. It is a
I
very
use it every day.
it's an everyday resource for me. It's an everyday tool. Even as a writer, I use it a lot for structuring my ideas. I use it a lot for outlining. I use it a lot um for taking my ideas and concepts and detailing them and building them out and fleshing them out. And then, but again, you have to have discipline. You have to know, like, okay, if I flesh this idea out using AI, what do I like from it? What don't I like from it? What can I alter? How can I not only that, get good at prompting, get good at what AI is, get good at using that so it's more of you than it is the machine. You know, when it's
Absolutely.
more of
That's
you,
what I
your
said.
DNA and the AI, then maybe you get a little more comfortable. I'm in those stages of it where but I've been using AI for a while now, where my AI is very curated to me. It has my, like, my tone and my style and everything that how I speak, how I write, how I create is integrated into my AI systems, all the ones that I use. So, um, when I create something within AI, is very curated towards how I would create in real life. It's not exact because it can never be exact, but it gets pretty close, and I'm able to pull what I like from it, what I don't like from it, and build off of that. So I think AI is amazing. I think when you submit to it and you submit your creativity to it, you just lose yourself as a creative, and this industry starts to become artificial, and we don't want that because then there's no lane
Absolutely,
for
man.
creatives. There's no lane for creatives when everything could be created through a machine.
That's
So
what I was telling y'all. I was just like, when I was creating the concepts for the projects, like I was just like, dang, these will be dope for the actual cover. These will
yeah,
be like, these will be dope. Like I wouldn't need an artist to do them, but that was just that thought. Like I was just like, nah, I couldn't. I have to go seek out a real artist for this that
yeah,
that's in this field that I can collab with, that I can build a relationship with, and things like that. So it's just let's just do it for concepts,
yeah.
things like that.
A-
So absolutely,
And that's and there's no more. The thing is that that's how creators work in this creative industry. You go through stages before you reach an end product. So even as even as a writer, it's like I go through stages of it, you know? Like I'll start off with a AI outline. I'll flush it out, add ideas, add my concepts to it and all that. Like my certain words, certain visions I have for it, and you build it. But it goes through stages. You don't take that first initial rough draft and say this is my work. I just think it's wild, man. And I see that.
Yeah, a lot has changed since the first episode to now. A lot has changed with AI since then.
Yeah,
A
100%.
lot. Like right now, I'm like it just at work. I'm building my own AI agents
Yeah,
that are gonna give me certain reports from Google. That's gonna give me certain analytic reports, and it's gonna send me an email every Monday to the where I don't even have to create certain things. Like it's gonna be automated. So I'm currently building my own platform, my own AI bots as we speak. Like it's this
yeah,
platform called N8N, N8N.
yeah.
It's complex as hell. It takes to study and to do. But once you get that first nod created and it's executed, yeah, it's gonna put a
Yeah.
smile on your face. Let me tell you that.
We use AI at work. I actually been talking to somebody. I know some dudes that build apps, but I could probably do it myself because I've studied. I've done a lot in fuck, I forgot the name of it. Anyway, I've done some work with coding things, and I've built um I've built AI systems within the AI. Like you could do it on ChatGPT, you could do it with other things. Um
Absolutely. No, Claude is good for it.
yeah. So like because I use AI, I have a specific like code word for AI for one of the AIs that I use where it switches to a maintenance technician assistant, right? And there's no real platform for maintenance. For those who don't know, the me and Darrell have been building and developing a universe for a few years now. A universe where the foundation film and the storyline exist in, and that expands into many different m- uh media
Mediums
mediums. Yeah,
that
exactly.
we announcing very, very soon.
Very soon. Um, so it it's exciting, man. It's exciting building something that's this big and this that has this many outlets and this many mediums and this many chambers, you know. Um, so I don't even know what we could touch on or what we can't touch on. Uh, I guess fuck it, we
Absolutely,
could
man.
talk. We could fucking talk about it. Oh, all right. Did you read some of the script for the podcast?
Yeah, yeah, I read a little bit of it. The most of the first episode and things like that with chronicling when it led up to the wait, what happened. I don't want to give too
Which
much away with it, but what happened to the person that died and things like that. So
what do you think of it?
I mean, I like it. I like it. Like I think like all the like when it's edited with the effects and sounds and things like that, mass,
Yeah.
the tone with the radio and things like that, man, it's
Yeah.
gonna sound amazing.
You got
It's
yeah,
gonna
you
sound
show
amazing.
so you gotta yeah, so could because if you gotta think true crime, and you know how those like if you know how those podcasts sound or how them documentaries sound, when you hear
Absolutely.
that over that, it has a feel to it. And it's why I said those first two episodes, I was like, oh, like reading it together, I was like, oh man, these first two are like hooking. Um, and it's more like as if it's like reporting like in real time. Um, and I think that's
Absolutely.
gonna be
I
dope.
mean, it's time to start casting for some voice actors, man.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to. That's why I sent over those two. Because it's like if you like them, um, and I mean we could send them to other people if you want, but if you like it, then we could kind of start casting and start getting into that groove because I mean, just having 2 episodes in the tuck, I think we're good to start that process. And then building
Absolutely.
the and just, I'll probably do 2 more within the next week. Uh, cause I like the first 2 so much that the 3rd episode has to be really captivating because you start to get to a climax point. So, like, we're in those stages, but I think we ready to
Absolutely.
start casting for this shit, man.
You
Get
know
into
what's
the
crazy,
bag.
bro? Absolutely. You know what
What's
we
up?
should start doing, man? Cause we 40 minutes in. For the people that get this far, I think they deserve to hear about the stuff that we got going, the things that we doing, things like that. Because if you got this far, you invested. But if you get
Yeah,
30 minutes, 40 minutes into a pod, you invested. You
yeah,
are a fan
I
of things like
agree.
that.
I agree, and I
Things
think
like
this
that.
is
So
our
yeah, man,
platform to talk our
let's get
shit
into it,
and,
man.
like, talk our shit and let our nuts hang and the shit that we actually building and create. This is what the pod is for at this point. I mean, that's what I love it for because it's like
Absolutely, man.
if we gonna just be like fuck it. Because if you listening, the dope thing about that is that if you listening, then you're tracking the journey. So the
Right.
pod
Especially
is
like I said, if you're getting this far, you deserve it.
Yeah, it's right aligned with what we're doing in the active moment. That's really the shit I want to talk about is what the fuck I'm going through right now with in the creative
Absolutely.
space. So the shit that we talking about, for those who don't know I mean, none of y'all know clearly, but the the within the universe we're building is different mediums. One of those mediums also, shout out to Room House Studios, new production company. Me and Darrell started. Is housing everything that you see with this universe, along with other things that come. Um,
It needs to
and,
house the
and
podcast at this point.
yeah. I mean, everything media wise should just go on there.
Yeah. Because
But
proximity
one of
media,
those,
they do something very similar.
eh, so, uh, one of the mediums. So the universe is so expansive. Uh, we're developing podcast series. It's one of the ideas I had. One of the things I love scripted podcasts. And I've
Absolutely.
been working on a scripted podcast series within the universe. Uh, and I'll say something that's dope. I'm a big fan of things existing in timelines, like how Marvel does. I'm a big fan of things existing within the universe that don't necessarily exist in tangent with it, but exist within it. Um, the greatest example is Marvel, right? Marvel and DC. I guess DC does it as well, but Marvel I feel like does it better, where things are happening simultaneously at the same time, but in different timelines, different timelines, different versions of it. Um, so something I've been working on is a true crime series podcast. And uh, I guess to give a little bit of insight on it, I I'm taking things that happen in our society, in our culture, in real life, and kind of making versions of it, fictionalized versions of it within the universe. And the one I'm working on now, I feel is really dope, and that's what we were talking about. Uh, I think we're ready to start casting for that. I don't know if you want to speak more on
Absolutely.
that.
I mean, absolutely, man. It's time. Like we have, because voice acting is going to be a little different than the casting call that we did. Because we do have a directory already of over 60, 70 submissions that casted in our recent casting call announcement. So we definitely can look at that list and make social media posts because it's all about your tone, your voice, and things like that. It's not going to be anything visually that you're gonna have to do and things like that unless you agree to be a part of the behind the scenes,
Yeah,
things like that, which is something that's big for us. Like that process is big for us. But yeah, man, we have a directory of that as well as we're gonna put out the social media posts on that. So yeah, man, exciting times, man. The summer is gonna
yeah.
be exciting for
Someone's gonna
two
be
different
excited.
projects.
Yeah. Yeah,
The Foundation Film and a podcast scripted series.
yeah, and yo, voice actors, man, if y'all tapped in, even if you've never done it before, if it's something that you've been wanting to do, uh, when we put out those submissions, apply. Something I was thinking about doing, I was gonna holler at you about. I think I might see like the mic I have here. I think I
Mhm.
might buy. It depends, and that's where the the budget comes in. Speaking as an independent creator, we I might have to buy a podcast kit for people. Um,
Uh-huh.
because it depends where they at. If they could get to studios, if they have equipment themselves, but it's hard to because we want the best quality. So if I could give if we have to give the equipment for that, um, that and have actors or actresses, the voice actors sign contracts. Like let's say we invest in like 5 of them, and depending how many for the whatever the how many actors we need or actresses we need, um, and they get loaned these devices or this bundle kit, this podcast bundle kit for the duration of the series. Sign contracts, it has to be returned and all that. But I was thinking about doing that as well because I it's hard to guarantee that people are gonna have a setup or be able to get to a studio where they can record quality vocals.
Right. I
Um,
mean, yeah, that's something I thought about as far as when we get in the edit, because we might find somebody that's good, and if we can't provide it to them, they might have something. So hopefully we can do something in the edit. Because Riverside could be a home to the actual recording process if we
yeah,
choose
uh,
to, just so we can be there for it, so we
yeah.
can listen in, things like that.
Well, exactly. Well, it should be done all at the same time. Ideally, that should be it.
Exactly. I- Absolutely. So they can bounce off. So it can be like a real life conversation. Because the way we're
Exactly. So
approaching it is as if picture a movie, but it's just
audio
audio. So
wise.
that's how we want it to
Yep.
go.
And we could direct in real time, and
Absolutely.
I think that's how I saw it too. So that was my vision for it. And on Riverside, shout out to Riverside. And on Riverside, y'all, I grew up on Riverside. I shot basketball on Riverside. I got jumped on Riverside. I punched a motherfucker in his face on Riverside. I got shot at on Riverside actually.
That's good.
Not the website, but on Riverside
On
Avenue
the
in
street.
Harlem. Riverside is a big part of my life. So the irony of using this software, which I love, a lot of shit went down on Riverside in my life. Um,
You went from getting shot at to shooting at niggas on Riverside.
yeah,
That's
for sure.
crazy.
That's what. Look
That's
at God.
crazy.
God did. Um,
Won't he do it?
no, I think Riverside is a dope app for that. And again, what we say, like, there might not be where there's no visuals of it. Filming it on Riverside, will be fly. I don't think I've never seen that done. Like scripted podcasts be filmed in the process of it. Um, and granted, it wouldn't be put out as like, oh, this is the scripted podcast, but it is a dope way to document it and use
Mhm.
bits and pieces of that for like content. You know what I mean? Um, but guys, we're in the process of putting together a really dope true crime series that happens within the universe. It's
Absolutely.
all part of the same brand, the same universe, the same concept. Um, yeah, we're
Absolutely,
really
man.
excited for
But
this
yeah,
project, man.
yes. Exciting times, man. I've been looking forward to this month. Not this month, but I've been looking forward to this year for
This
about two
year.
years now, since like 2024. Because I always told myself, like, okay, let the foundation muster up and do what it needs to do for 2025. And then these projects that we're working on, let them go out for 2026 and things like that. But yeah, man, let's talk a little bit about this crowdfunding situation. So we talked about it, like we released 2 clips and things like that, just talking about it, and we can just go back and forth on the conversation piece about it. But most importantly, like this film universe that we're creating, it's multiple projects, it's multiple mediums that's being developed and things like that. And so your traditional film crowdfunding is just, okay, I'm doing this film, invest 20, 30, 50, 100, $1,000 in it, and you get perks, and then it goes towards this film, and then it be done. We're doing a universal website crowdfunding that's going to focus on all our projects and things like that. So we're gonna spread things up and divvy up, like divide things up of how we feel and what's needed during these projects and these moments. And what makes ours so special is it's never ending. So this is gonna be something that goes on damn near till we stop doing these projects and things like that. So it's a never ending crowdfunding campaign. But the unique thing about it is it's done through a fictional institution, an official HBCU called Langston Hill University. So Langston Hill University was created and founded in 19. I don't know why I keep mustering up the name. I mean the date or something like that. But yeah, it was founded in 1947. I don't know why I kept saying 1942 at first. But yeah, it was developed and created in 1947 by Langston Hill himself and his friends and partners and things like that during the in the segregated South during that time. Like we know about, like people see the movies, the things like that, or what was going on during the South around that time. And the school was built during the height of the civil rights movement as well. But that's the fictional side of it. That is the fictional school and what we're doing. So the live action version is we're
Dr.
using this
Umar School.
school as our crowd source. Did you say Dr. Umar? FBG Academy.
you, you know Dr. Umar got a
Hopefully, don't
Dr.
take us that
Umar got
long
a
to get.
fictional school.
Hopefully, don't take us. Hey, he just said he getting inspections for it, but that's another
Get the
conversation. But yeah, this school is
me too.
also fictional
Doc-
in a sense. This school is fictional in the universe, but we're bringing it to life for people to support things like that.
Yo, Dr.
So
Umar, hook
yeah,
me up with your peoples for Langston Hill University. I need your
man, hell
peoples. My
we
bad.
ain't finna bring my school.
I need
Heck
the same
no. But
people
yeah, man,
the same people who inspecting Dr. Umar school to come inspect Langston Hill University.
well, we ain't having that. We ain't having
My
that.
fault.
But yeah, man,
Uh,
we're taking a unique approach. We're taking a unique approach to this crowdfunding campaign. It's very unique and it's very tier based. It's very tier based. But right now, it's the wait list. And probably next week or something like that. By the time this full episode, things like that come out next week, we're probably gonna have the full thing launched. But right now you can join the wait list, and within that, you're gonna get an email from the dean of from the Office of Administration. We're gonna get an email from the Office of Administration just detailing what everything is about, just so you can get more details on it. You can get more details on it in the description of the clips we put out. But again, this is very unique, and we're doing it through tier base. So again, let's say you purchase the $20 tier, you become a freshman. You do the $50 tier, you become a sophomore. And then the more you go up, the higher tier you become, junior, senior, alumni, and things like that. And you're going to be able to invest. We're also going to do some type of tier or something like that to where you can invest multiple times if you just want to invest $20 here next week, $20 here, this and that. But the programs that we're doing is going to be centered around a lot of the projects that we're doing. So the first program is called the Architects. That's the first time we have said that name publicly and things like that. Well, it was on the Foundation film, but that's the first time we said the name publicly. But the first tier is going to be called the Architects. It's going to be centered around their project as well as just the details, projects that we're doing around the school also. So yeah, we can talk about more about it but that's like the gist of it. It's tier based through the college system. So we're trying to immerse you into college. So, right, that was developing the school and things like that. I was like, okay, let's develop let's develop Hogwarts. Let's develop this type of Hillman grad. Like let's develop Hillman and things like that into this film universe that we're doing and build so many characters around this. Like the character that I play in the Foundation film, he went to this school. The wise man in the film, he went to the school. Shit, he's a descendant of the founder. So
When it,
these people
the,
are
the
connected
main character of the
fictionally.
True Crime series went to the school.
Absolutely. So we're developing projects centered around the school, and a lot of these things are connected also. So the crowdfunding campaign is dropping soon. By the time we see this or get to this, it's gonna be out. So just invest in what we're doing. Like I feel like we personally feel like we're on a ground break. Like we're setting the foundation and doing something that's never been done before. Like we're
Yeah,
seeing that okay, this can be done on this scale. So why not go for it? Because me personally, I haven't seen, especially anyone independent, just doing these things on this type of stage and meetings and things like this. Usually just centered around one thing. But we have a full universe that's similar to Marvel, that's similar to Power, similar to DC and things like that, to where it's all connected. And it's gonna be pretty fun, man. It's gonna be pretty cool to witness.
yeah, and for everybody, all right. Let me put it like this: if you scared to do it on your own, if the pussy inside you is just what comes out, you can invest into the real niggas. You can invest into the innovators, into the creators. And I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm just saying we encourage those who cannot do it themselves to come do it with us. And I'm only kidding. I'm only joking. But I'm serious. But in reality, in reality, be a part of something. It If you want to be a part of something, this is it. This is your chance to be part of something great, to be part of something legendary, to build a legacy. Um, i- if you have an opinion about art, if you have an opinion about films, if you have an opinion about media, um, be a part of something. You know what I mean? Like help create something. It's just not a. It, you can comment all day. You can you can watch films. You could watch your favorite TV shows. You could watch your favorite series, or you could become part of creating a series. You could become part of creating your favorite film. Um, and this is speaking from somebody who's building something from the ground up. I'm somebody that yo, if you donate, if you become part of this, right? And you have something to say, I'm gonna listen to you. I might not agree, but if you have something to say, I'm gonna listen to you. Um, and I say that to say that investing into what we're doing, donating, a donation is an investment. It's your voice, it's power. We are some of the very few creators who are putting the power back into people, putting the power back into the hands of the fans of other creators. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not just it's not just a donation. It's an investment into something that can be dope. Maybe you don't have the resources. Maybe you don't have the tools. Maybe you're just somebody who has a concept and an idea. We're the guys that gonna listen to you. We're the guys that gonna be like, if you have an opinion on something, if you have a good idea, we're the ones that gonna listen to it, and take it into consideration And I think that's just dope and that's fly, man. Like, cause I come from a era where we ain't had this shit, man. I've been building shit. I had my first fucking recording studio. I built my first studio. I bought all my shit from Chinatown while I was in high school. I was one of the first people who had an in-house studio, like a home studio. I was recording niggas from the hood for free. So I come from that like I come from that. Nobody did that for me. I was 17 years old. I was 17 years old recording other people. Um you know what I mean? Like, and I say that to say is like to where we at now, um, owning a studio. We own a studio in Brooklyn, Be Free Studios. Shout out to Biko. We own a studio in Brooklyn. We own a production. We own production studios. We create opportunities for people. We hire fucking actors and actresses. I mean, we done manage artists for free. We done did we're the guys who are creating opportunities. We're the guys who are listening to ideas. We're the guys who believe in people. And I'm not saying that's why you should give us your money. I'm just saying if you have if you have I'm just
Say
saying
accessory here.
yes, I'm just saying if you have an idea, if you have something, I understand that people don't have the resources. Invest in people who have the resources or invest in people who are investing in the resources, who are creating things. And this universe is something to invest in. I promise you, when when it when the chips are down, you're gonna like what's you be a part of something. Is a very unique thing. Um, and that's why I love dudes like LaRussell, and I love dudes like and Nipsey and people who introduce this model of uh connecting that direct to consumer of connecting the fans and connecting people directly to the art of having them be participants in the art of having them invest into it, you know, from a standpoint of not just I'm just buying something. You're not just buying a product off of us. You're investing into something that in the long run it is going to be life changing. It's going to do something for this industry of people that I believe hasn't been done before. So the
Absolutely,
uniqueness of it. So and we just getting started. We just cooking. We not even man. We just lit the
that's the
stove,
beauty of
bro.
it.
We
That's the
was in
beauty of it,
preheat.
man.
Yeah, like we was in preheat mode, man. We about to start cooking like right now. So I promise you, the next few years are gonna be special.
I promise you, we finna start cooking. I promise you. I promise you. Like the vegetable oil right here. That hey, I
It's hot,
promise.
baby. It's hot.
I
So
promise you. But yeah, man, what we're building is beautiful, man. I tell myself every day, like when I like unlock the gate at work and step out onto downtown, things like that. I tell myself all the time, like you have family and friends praying for you, and this film universe that you're creating is everything, and you have to treat it as such. Like I tell myself that every day, Monday through Friday, and I truly believe that. I truly, 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 truly believe that we can change the landscape of way TV shows and films are told. Like I truly, 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 truly feel like that. Like I really do, and it's gonna be a
oh,
beautiful journey, man.
I mean, I know it is without not only that, bro. And because I'm from New York, I have a different perspective. But you're from a small town. You're from a small city, right? For the most part,
Absolutely.
like you don't
Small
have
town, big dreams.
the media landscape in where you from isn't that big. So
Not at
just
all.
you doing what you doing in your city is huge. Where you from? The independent film industry where I'm from is huge. I mean, it was damn near born in New York. You know what I mean? Like I grew up going to independent theaters. I'm like I used to be an independent in the angelic theater. Man, that was my spot. I used to be there at 11 o'clock p.m. sometimes on a Wednesday watching independent films. Like I used to go to this hole in the wall like theater that was in a basement, bro. It was in a basement. Like that's what made me want to open a theater because I was like, damn, you could have some fly shit in the basement of some fucking random building in New York City. You go downstairs, the shit expands. You got popcorn, you got fucking theaters, you got screens. Like I saw that shit in real life. Where
Mm.
they're only playing independent films. You know, like these films ain't winning awards and shit. Maybe some of them are, but some of these are just independent film creators who are buying fucking screen time on these theaters. I seen that shit in real fucking time, and I imagine that shit doesn't exist in where you from. I don't know. I'm not from there, but it
Nah,
you don't like
nah, it
there's an
don't.
ecosystem where I'm from, and I seen it. Um, so what we building is I see where the potential of it because I come from where I seen it lived out. But just understanding that doesn't even exist where you from. You know what I mean?
Or, I mean, yeah,
Uh,
you got places like just businesses and things like that that host independent films, like the one I
yeah,
was
but
telling you about, like Vibe
yeah,
Studios, Alexis.
yeah, but
Like
that's
you
not the
have.
same as having a theater that's
Oh
for
yeah, yeah,
either
yeah. I
him.
mean, yeah, you
You
ain't
ain't
got
got
it like that, like in New York. Yeah, but
yeah.
yeah, you definitely got like small, mediums, and things like that. Like not on that New York level though. Like
Well,
definitely
yeah,
not. Definitely
and I say that because that's the potential of this. That's
not.
that's where this could be at. We could own a theater in Mississippi. You know what I mean? Like that's not that far fetched to buy a
Uh,
space and build a small theater. You know what I mean? It's not that far fetched. Um, and that's just in theory, right? I'm just saying, like, it's endless, and this is the beginnings of it. And for people to come from where we coming from to do it, man, I'm excited. Not only that, ain't nobody doing it on this level. Y'all don't even know the different. It's so many different mediums that are coming in. I mean, we just talking films and we talking podcasting. There's so much more to come. Uh, uh,
and
you
hopefully
know,
we
like
have it in our hand, and in the next few months we have it in our hand to show you. So,
yeah.
so
So y'all can see it in real time. Y'all can see it in real time, man. And
absolutely.
it so much more to come, man. So much more. I'm excited. I think y'all gonna love it. And if nothing else,
We back, man.
we
We back.
yeah, we
We back.
back. We back with a fucking vengeance, man. With a fucking vengeance. It's gonna be a long year, man. All y'all motherfuckers, man. If you putting out, listen, if you putting out bullshit, man, if y'all ain't drop a single, if you ain't fucking put out a music video in 3 years, if you just a fucking AI artist now, man, I don't know, man. Catch up.
Give me 3 seconds. Give me 3 seconds. Give me 3 seconds.
Yeah, okay, just catch up, man. Catch up. Catch up, man. I've been in the gym too. Yeah, man, catch up. Y'all niggas getting fat out here, man. Get get fit. Get healthy first, man. Get
It's a
healthy
beautiful thing,
first, man.
man. We what we creating is very beautiful. We have because like we didn't even have a team like this for the last film. We just had
At
like
all.
we just had like crew members. And salute to Trevor, like salute to Lamar. Like she's
Yeah,
been
man.
tremendous. She's been a tremendous help.
Lamari. Yeah, shout out to Lamari, man. I haven't really tapped in with Trevor.
Uh-huh.
I haven't
Yeah, we
really
gotta get
tapped
on the
in.
call.
I haven't tapped in with Trevor yet, but Lamari is fucking dope, man. Just a few times I connected with her in the conversations, man. Uh, you really see
Absolutely.
you really see you really see what you're missing in a team when you bring people in who just step into roles and positions that you didn't even know were there. They just see what you're missing,
That
And
shit's
I
been
could just say I could say that about Lamari from just what I seen. Somebody who creates the roles that she sees are needed for the environment. But yo, this
I
podcast
gotta
is
see
gonna
the
be
part.
this pod is a platform for what's going on in our lives, for what's going on creatively, for the things that we are building within this new company we have, this industry. Because we hate this industry, but we love it. We hate the bullshit, but we love it, man. We passionate about what we doing. 2026 is gonna be a fucking chaos for y'all, man. Chaos. We putting our foot on y'all necks. Y'all man.
I ain't gonna say the lyrics, but whatever Method Man was saying on Method Man,
Oh.
that's what he going on. I put my foot on it.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
yo, we man, we
it
got
ain't so deep,
this
man.
nigga said, I'll grab your what he said? He said, I'll put your nuts on the table and hit them shits with a spike bat like bow.
I listen, he was saying some
Yo,
shit on that.
yo, pressure, all 2026, man. We just getting fucking started. Um, if you hating, keep hating, man. If you love us, keep loving us, man. Tap in, tune in, donate, invest. Man, we cooking. This has been another episode of the I Hate This Industry podcast. This is the fucking pivot of a lifetime, man. I am your host, Stephen Almeida, man. That is my co-host, my good brother, man, Darrell Reese Jr., the architect of the fucking Go Print.
Yes,
Um,
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Man, we back like we never fucking left, man.
The word architect been in their face the whole time.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man. Architects of this shit, man. In the long run, man, when it's all said and done, um, we legends, man. Y'all don't even know it.